You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's gotta take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. Pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, alright?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin. So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
I scream for help.
You'd rely on others, then. Next question. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Designated hitter.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
I'd throw my tea in her face.
Of course. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
I'd loosen bolts on his water pipes. When he turns on the sink, he'll be in for a surprise.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate. Welcome to Covenant.
Caravan came a few days back.
I got a mountain.
Worked for old man Stockton.
I really
I'm
shouldn't
Solomon,
talk
right?
to you.
I already told you.
Because I'm
I don't
busy and
recollect.
all.
We get a lot of
From
trouble.
around here? God, I hope not. Got enough of these hicks.
Sure.
You? You're from Covenant? Yeah, and I'm the mayor of Diamond City. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? I'm not really the trader type.
Well, This isn't about trade. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
If I help you, I want something up front.
If I have your word, you'll help. I'll chip in 50 caps now. That's above and beyond the deal.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything. This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemon?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recommend.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this.
One day, Covenant is going to be as big as Diamond City.
Welcome. From a brief rest to a long stay, we have everything you are looking for in Covenant. Located in the Central Commonwealth, we have easy access to the best and safest trade routes in the area. Our guest dormitories are spacious, well appointed, and our friendly Mr. Handy even offers free lemonade. For large caravans, extra sleeping bags can be provided on request. Just speak with Mr. Fitzgerald. We hope you enjoy your stay here as much as we enjoy having you. Covenant History. We are a young community formed by like-minded individuals dedicated to restoring a quality of life that's been gone from too many years. Our secret ingredients are a shared vision, hard work, and old-fashioned hospitality. Since the walls have come up, we've hosted more and more traders. Our store offers a wide variety of trade goods at rock-bottom prices. If you find it cheaper elsewhere, let us know and we'll beat it. Tell your friends. Safe test. We often get asked about the safe test. What is it? Why is it necessary? Your safety and ours is our #1 concern here, and the safe test is how we maintain it. The test was designed by some of the old world's greatest minds to get a detailed psychological profile of its participants. People fail the test for all sorts of reasons: antisocial tendencies, vulgarity, and mental health, to name a few. Often they'd be just fine if we let them in, but we're extra cautious to ensure that only good, quality folk like yourself get to enjoy the comforts of Covenant. Remember, it's all for your safety.
Busted again? The 3rd radio this month. Ted better get on this. Pronto.
Yes.
Another newcomer. Welcome.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine. People that break our rules are asked to leave. Rarely happens, though.
Fresh lemonade here!
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Hey, Deezer.
93% of all visitors prefer Jesus lemonade.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Jesus lemonade! Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight!
What's in the lemonade?
Jesus lemonade is made of goodness. 4 special ingredients. from sunny, non-irradiated environments, all in one cold glass. Try it and enjoy, or take advantage of the money-back guarantee.
I'll take some.
Limit 1 per customer per day.
That you are not welcome there. Upper stand residents only.
If anyone is listening, no, in fact, even if you're not, this is the ink bucket.
Sweet.
You need any doctoring? Just let me know.
What's new, Doc?
If you want rumors, then Penny's.
One day Covenant is going to be as big as Diamond City.
That's a serious lock. I need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless. Hey there.
Enjoy your stay! Enjoy your stay! Enjoy your stay!
We get along just swell with passers-by. Like I always say, give someone a free meal, a safe place to bunk up, and some civility.
That's some serious security. Maybe there's another way around it. Nice.
Personnel files. Fitzgerald B. Concerns? None. Notes? Mr. Fitzgerald treats our mission as seriously as I do. If only he could do something about his wife. Fitzgerald P. Concerns? Mentioned the synths as undesirables. Altercation with Imbel. Frequent negative comments about other personnel and other places in the Commonwealth, specifically Diamond City. Severe reprimand for warning one traitor about the Institute and their ways. Notes, if Mrs. Fitzgerald was not extremely effective in her role, I'd request she be reassigned to the compound. But she's married to Mr. Fitzgerald, so her permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done but frequent reinforcement of our mission and its perimeters. Sometimes I feel she cares more about running her store than our goals. Huntley T. Concerns: possession of contraband on 3 separate occasions. General antisocial behavior has made visitors uncomfortable. Notes: Huntley's new to Covenant, and given his past, it's understandable that he's jumpy. Hopefully, over time, the community can help him feel safe. If he keeps making visitors feel nervous, though, he may need to be reassigned. On the bright side, his reclusiveness makes him ideal for running messages to the compound. Even when traders are in town, they do not notice his absence. McGovern T. Concerns: visitors comment on her nervousness and jumpiness. She's very compassionate. Could that be a problem? Notes: after bringing up my concerns to her, Miss McGovern has really come around. Part of our job is to act natural, and if anything, she overdoes it. I really hope she's truly recovering instead of putting on an act. Even if it is an act, she's utterly indispensable to our operation. Montgomery P. Concerns? None. I have no specific concerns about Dr. Montgomery. Looking at her now, you'd have no idea of what she's been through. The only niggling detail is that she keeps to herself and hasn't integrated into the community. But I suspect she resents being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. But before she was here, our visitors' #1 complaint was the lack of medical services. So we need at least one doctor here. and unfortunately for her, she is the only one qualified with a suitable temperament. Swanson. Concerns? None. Swanson keeps to himself. He works directly for the compound in administering the test, and as such, I have no idea who he was or how to help him. He keeps himself strictly apart from the community. Whether that's his orders or temperament, who's to say? Fisherman report, draft. Mr. Huntley has aborted 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself at the Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favorite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. The Stockton retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend... So, you wanna bet that he's recommending killing the fisherman, or what? They'd have to hide the body and be very, very sneaky about it.
They'll be all P's and Q's in no time.
What do we have? Dealing with depression, the 12 stages of grief, and some self-help books. Quite the library here.
It's been a long time since we've had any trouble in town.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you? I'll fix you up for a fee.
Hi.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. Covenant is the friendliest place in the whole Commonwealth. You'll see. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me. I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Right? He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Hey, Penny.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you've got places to go and all. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Do you have time for a few questions?
Well, I don't know. I'm awfully busy. Make it quick.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
People here are really friendly. Why's that?
Everyone that passes the test is welcome to visit. But we are particular on who can live here. And having a positive attitude is important to us.
Could you tell me anything about the compound?
Compound? Who said anything about a compound? You know what, I really am very busy.
Hey, Penny.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you've got places to go and all.
Let me see what you got.
Take your time, sweetie.
Just you or me?
Outside's not allowed. Why are you here?
And I hope the next one dies clean.
I just want answers about Stockton's caravan. Nothing more.
I'll take you to see Dr. Chambers. She'll know what to do about you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned. Life!
Other side's chained up.
Life!
Yes, what is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with something.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to the compound. Stranger.
Hey, extend the platform. Showed up on our doorstep. What was I supposed to do?
The first outsider that's been in. Stranger. 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 Stranger.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter. Let me be upfront about this. There are two ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
I'd prefer a peaceful solution.
As would I. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
I've been there, but I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do, but we have to find them first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the safe test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the safe test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
That's a deal I won't accept.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
I just want this nightmare to end. My father, Old Man Stockton, he will reward you. Just let me out. Please. I'm never ever coming back here. Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much.